Alright, so this video is a bit long, so I'll be splitting it into two parts. This is part 1, part 2 will be uploaded shortly. I hope you all enjoy, and spoilers! Adjusting my mic a little bit. So, I have the spoilers here from the Ninja Turtle set that seemingly disappeared. I haven't seen it updated on Mythic Spoiler, but I found them back, so we'll review that. Here we have Technodrome, Mythic from his set, 2 mana, 3/3, and we can't attack or block unless he controls 6 power. Sacrifice a creature, tap, draw a card, put one counter on that creature. On this creature, sorry, okay. You have Agent Bishop, man in black. I mean, if I come, I put a 1 counter on each of the 2 creatures, that's not bad. Leader's talent, the white talent here. So I believe we have a talent for all of the Ninja Turtles. Whenever you attack, put a 1 counter on target attacking creature. Okay, that's not bad. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, I counter and you gain 2 life. Okay. When we cast a spell, put a 1 counter on each creature you control. That's pretty strong. Of course, you have Leonardo to go with it with that sneak ability. And is that Johnny's Primate, but legendary. Okay. His technique. Back a small creature that to bring himself back. That's not bad. Prehistoric Pet. I haven't seen this one. It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Okay. A dinosaur ninja. And for 2 mana, return target creature you control to its owner's hand. Another target creature actually. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Sally Pride Lioness. Cat Mutant Rebel, sorry. I don't want to see robot there. When she enters, you create red 2/2s for equal to the number of creatures you control. And when she attacks, you put a 1 counter on each creature you control. Okay, 1-person army. That's pretty good. We have Triceration Commander. Triceration Commander. Double X and double white for 2/2. And when any creature attacks, dinosaurs you control, other than this creature get +1 and gain flying. And enters and creates 2/2 dinosaurs plus X. Okay. Turncoat Kunoichi. Mutant Fox Ninja. Sneak 4/4. It's actually 3 mana for it. When this creature enters, choose target creature or opponent controls, exile that creature until this creature leaves the battlefield. If this creature sneak cost was paid, instead exile the chosen creature. Oh, okay. Okay. That's not bad actually. Alright, does mechanics. So this should be the blue or the talent spells. Enters the middle 2 cards, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Alright, nice for graveyard. When this class becomes level 2, return up to 2 artifacts. Turn 2 target artifacts from the graveyard to your hand. Okay. Last level, I begin to combat on your turn, put 3 1 counters on target artifact, and it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to other types. Get on. We have Donatello here. Sneak for 2. And deals combat damage, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. That's busted. Go and see more of that stupid artifact deck, I guess. Mythic Beat mechanic, tap for 3 counters on target artifact, it becomes a robot. Once into the creature, whenever an artifact you control is put into graveyard from battlefield, that counters on it, you put those counters on target artifact creature you control. Damn. Okay. Again, get on. Kitsune, Dragon's Daughter. Fox, Warlock, Avatar. Alright, Vigilante, when it enters, all these common damage to a player, you may exchange control of 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Jeez, that sounds like a lot. Kitsune technique, I saw this one. I can see it's still loading there. Alright, we have Kitsune technique. It was taking a little bit to load. So okay, sneak and target opponent must have the library. For 2 mana, that is disgusting. Wow, okay. So I don't see in game over with this, but nice to know. We have Mondo Gecko, 3 mana for a 2/3 legendary lizard mutant. Discard a card and turn becomes a color of your choice and gain section of that color. Okay. Whenever Mondo Gecko, these come down to the player, draw a card for each color among opponents you control. Okay, so this mythic. It's pretty good. I'm trying to make out what he look like in the picture, but have a little stress there. Turtles in Time. 7 mana sorcery, turn all creatures to their owner's hands. For each player may shuffle their hand graveyard into the library. Then each player who does this draws 7 cards, exile Turtles in Time. Okay. Not bad. Armaggon. Future Shark. 8 mana. So it's already. Tails 3 creatures on enter. Flash. Not bad. 9/6. Why did me 69 by carry 69? Cloning of Shredder. This one's new. I didn't see this one before. Exile target creature from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary and is a mutant addition to other types. Okay. Create a token as a copy of a card Exile with the saga, except it isn't legendary and is a mutant addition to its other types. Oh, it's hit multiple copies, however, a copy. Phew, that's busted. That's busted. Madame Null, Power Broker. 3 mana for a Demon Advisor. I like that demon type. That touch, 1/3. Whenever an actual control enters, you may pay life equal to its power. If you do, put that many counters on it. Excuse me? God damn, this Ninja looks like it has some spicy shit in it. Ninja Teen is the black of the class spells. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Creature you control your +1 have menace on level 2, and final level. Creature cards in your graveyard have sneak. You may cast your spell from your graveyard using their sneak ability. Oh my god! This is going to go crazy. Because that's 3/2. That is 5 and 6 mana for graveyard recursion on the creature itself. That's insane. Rat King Verminister. Okay. The futuristic picture is creepy, but alright. Rat Avatar, disappear beginning of your turn. Instead you left in battlefield turn control. Let's create a 1/1 rat token and put a 1 counter on Rat King. Sacrifice 3 rat, return target creature card, and all cards with the same name from a graveyard. Alright, so infinite rats. Alright, wrap it up. New definite rat commander. Because it have that rat that you could have infinite of in your deck, not infinite any amount you could put legally, and they all have the same name. So yeah boy, rat's going to go up in price again. It's already like $8 for a rat. Wow. Savanti Romero times Exile. Demon Wizard. I didn't have so much demons in Ninja Turtles though. Trample for a 4/4. At the beginning of your combat of your turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. Then draw X card and use Exile with X number of counters on it. Okay. Not bad. Splinter's technique. Sneak, search your card, put a candy and shuffle. 4 mana, I can sneak it for 2. Okay. Broadcast Takeover. This is the red mythic. Gain control of all artifacts upon controls until the end of turn. Untap them all. They all gain haste until the end of turn. This real narrow. Only artifacts. for 5 mana. Okay. Cassie Jones Vigilante. Enter, draw 3 cards at the beginning of your upkeep. Discard 3 cards at random. Okay, this will engage in madness. But these photorealistic cards going hard. We have Cool but Rude. Red class spell, whenever you attack, you may discard a card. You draw a card, not bad. The upgrade for 2, you may discard a card. This, whenever you discard a card, this class spell is 2 damage to each opponent. Huh. That's not going to be broken or abused. When this class becomes level 3, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, shuffle and discard a card at random. Okay, cool. So just fire breathing and make people feel sad. That's fine. Raphael, the Nightwatcher, sneak 3. It's a 4 mana, 2 colors and 2 red for a 2/3. Attacking creatures have double strike. That's fine. It's not like they're generating red mana for no reason with fire breathing. That's fine. That's fine. You can drop this turn 2 and just beat people's ass in. Ravenous Robots. 2 mana for a 2/1 robot. When you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 robot creature token. Yeah. 1 red and tap and give creature tokens haste. Okay. Slash Reptile Rampager. 5 mana, 7/5. Mutant Berserker Turtle. Alliance, whenever a creature control enters, slashes 2 damage to each opponent. Whenever another creature you control. Okay. Everything is fine. Not like Perforus was a broken commander. And whenever it attacks, you create a 2/2 goblin, a 2/2 mutant. I say goblin because I just thinking goblins on this. So if a new Perforus, okay, that's fun. That's fun. I had the same stats as Perforus as well. It's just not indestructible and a little more expensive. Okay. Groundchuck and Dirtbag. 6 mana for an 8/8 Oxmole Mutant. Trample whenever you tap a land for mana. Add an extra one. And this is at rare. Okay. 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 Not like we have a little Badger Mole Cup that does the same. Okay. So, yeah, boy. Just ruin the part. We ruin standard, though. Ruin standard. Everything just hit the arms race. And are we not done yet? Because we know one green. Leatherhead, Swamp Stalker, 4 mana for a 5/4. Crocodile Mutant Rogue, Trample. Into the text counter on her. Okay, so cards are pronounced now too. Good job. When Leatherhead deals common damage to a player, you may remove a counter from her. When you do, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Michelangelo Improviser. Oh yeah, out here that cowboy hat. Rock that king. Sneak for 4. It's a 4 mana commander anyway. Okay. Whenever Michelangelo's common damage to a player, you may put a creature card or land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Yeah, that's what you needed. That's what we needed. Just turn to swing and drop down and Galta and bring everything. Yeah, party starts. Like we had enough green cards doing this. One more to the list. One more to the list.